Hi friends, so a quick video today on something that I had purchased from Lynn at Soft Squares. She has her weekly sale on Monday evenings. I had gotten, this is already opened. Let's see here. This is a panel called Ghoul Friends by Teresa Kogut, and it was $6 instead of $12. I am going to, I saw it, I didn't take it out of the package yet here. But just to do a very quick share with you, it is so adorable, so much fun. I just love this. Okay, friends, so this is the full panel. Oh my God, isn't this such an adorable panel? I just fell in love with it. Oh my goodness gracious, how cute, right? So we're going to put her together. So that is a 1 yard panel, and I'm going to use this black flannel for the backing. Okay, friends, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my backing flannel, and I'm going to place the right side over the right side of the panel, and I'm just actually going to serge around. I'm going to leave about 6 to 8 inch opening, and then I'm going to just flip it right side out. Friends, even the selvage edge is cute. Love it. Okay, I have serged all the way around. I have left my opening. Now I'm going to flip it right side out. Okay, friends, so I have flipped her right side out. I need to press her, I know. I pressed it before I put it under the machine and she got wrinkled again. So I added this fun leaf. Instead of doing a plain top stitch, I added this along the border, and I want you guys to let me know what you guys think. So yeah, just these little leaves instead of a straight stitch. Is it too much? Do you like it? Let me know what you think, but I just love it. So now this panel is amazing because you can do so much with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add some little stitching. Might do some applique around some of these fun little pieces. This panel is gorgeous, you know, around the dress. So I'm going to add some fun little things to it, and then I will share with you as I go along everything that I've added. I just love it. Super quick update, friends. I did some applique around her hat, and I just did some swirls right along, decorative stitch right along the brim of her hat, and then with some orange thread I just did around the perimeter of her dress here and her little arm, if you guys can see, and I did some applique right along the bottom of her dress here, if you guys can see that. So that is it for right now, so stay tuned. I will be letting you know, showing you as I go along. Okay, friends, a quick update by color. So for the tassel in her hat, I just did some basic lines across. And then for the purple stars, I just did a little stitching around the star here, and for this star, and for, I think that's a turnip. So adorable. And for the yellow, the moon, I just did some applique around the moon. I did some applique around this cute, happy little gourd. He is adorable. So yeah, I just did a little bit. And that's really it for the yellow. Okay, for the orange, I just did a little swirl on her sleeves and a little outline in the top of her dress, and then I just did some waves of the oranges and the greens. So pretty. And then I just did some outline here along the mid part of her bottom of her dress, and then I did applique along the bottom of her dress here, and I forgot I did just a little line on her boots. So really, really adorable. So for the leaves, I created some veins in the leaves just to add a little, you know, pizzazz to it. They turned out really cute. And for the pumpkins' faces, I just did an outline along the existing outline, and their noses, I did like a little zigzag stitch here. And for this hat, I just did an applique around that. And for this little guy, yep, so for the pumpkins, I just followed it along the lines. And for the noses, you can't hardly see, but I just did a little zigzag. So they are just so adorable. I love them. And here for the owl, I just did some stitching right along the feathers and along the owl's arms, just to outline a little bit. And then I just did a little line along this, right along from one feather to the other of his ear, of his top of his head. So adorable. Okay, friends, a few more updates. I did some free motion quilting around her hat just to make the orange circles pop. I did some around her hair. Kind of hard to see, so let me focus in. Just to outline her hair a little bit. And then I did some more around the circles down here. Keep in mind, I am not a free motion quilting expert. I did some practicing beforehand, but it's a work in progress. But I think it turned out real cute. And I did a little free motion around some more on the leaves. So I just kind of went around. And let's see here. For her boots, I added some black little loops on it. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, so I did around the rest of the stars. I did have a problem with bobbin drama. Yeah, so I didn't get to finish quilting the back. I actually might be pulling these out because my bobbin was making noises. It was pulling up the thread, and not only that, but it was skipping stitches. So these here, see, that's white thread, and it was pulling up the black bobbin thread for the flannel I used on the back, if you can see that, right? So I'm going to have to take these stitches out, and that's okay. It's all right. So I'll have to work on it. I cleaned her up. Oh, I did some swirls around the gourd. So I cleaned it up, gave it a new needle, and I'm going to try it again. So yeah, the stitches here, that's supposed to be white thread, but it's pulling up the black thread. So overall, I love it. I'm in love. Super adorable. What do you guys think? I also did some decorative stitches down along the bottom here. So again, I am not an expert. I just think this was so much fun. I had lots of fun. So this panel has this fading in here. It's not stained. You can see it. It's got some different fading in some of the colors here. So I love it. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This is just really so much fun. I really enjoyed being able to just play around with it and really love it. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment, give it a thumbs up. And if you have an extra height, that would be awesome. I will talk to you guys soon.